Hello students, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
I don't know, there is some glitch in my laptop, so it's be trouble in logging. So which topic we are supposed to discuss today? Mensuration, right?
Sir,
Yes, last.
then may you say comparing quantities, sir, because my ma'am's going to start that chapter and we have it for our half yearly examination.
Okay.
Like present, our chapter is going on as cube and cube roots. Next, like it's almost done. Next, my ma'am going to start.
Okay. So, but last class many students said that let's go with mensuration chapter, right?
Yes, sir. Fine. No problem.
Sir, I have my maths exam tomorrow.
Okay. All the best. What's the syllabus?
So, understanding quadrilaterals and data handling.
Understanding coordinators and data handling. I think mensuration is from sixth class, right?
Yes, sir.
What all discussed in sixth class? Yes, last year, what all discussed in sixth class? You are on mute. You are speaking. Huh? What all discussed in sixth class? You said yes, no, mensuration. Comparing quantities, you told me to discuss. Hey man, good evening, good evening.
Good evening,
Anuradha
sir.
CVNS. Having coffee, yeah? What do you mean by comparing quantities? Whom all? Okay, let us take a thing. Who all want comparing quantities? Raise your hand. Zubair and who all? Lasya and Gagana and only three people want comparing quantities. What mensuration? Who all? Rest all want mensuration. So let's go with majority. Let's discuss mensuration.
Okay, sir.
So what all will be discussing in mensuration? I'm just looking towards
Your
syllabus.
voice is breaking.
Oh, really? Okay, last year you told last year, please unmute.
Yes, sir.
Last year you told we have already had mensuration in sixth class. Now, what all we discussed in previous classes, sixth and seventh? You know or you don't know?
Sir, in sixth class, we we learn about topics like length, breadth, like how to multiply, how to solve length and breadth, and solving the solutions like the type of parallelogram, the symbol will be given and it's centimeters, and we need to uh, add all the sides or multiply the length and breadth like that.
It's only given about perimeter and area, sir.
Yes, sir.
But
That's
in
in
seventh we learnt about equilateral triangle, all the parallelogram.
Yes.
so.
Sir, even we learned cube and cylinder those.
Hey, who is this guy? Charan Teja. Where is this fellow? Karthik Reddy. Gautam Krishna is here.
Excuse me, sir.
Who's there?
Sir, Ablasha, sir, could you rotate his?
Oh my God. I'm here to rotate the screen. Cool. So, mensuration. What you meant by term mensuration? Okay, I'm not sharing my screen. What's happening with
Sir, measuring something, sir.
Measuring the sides or the centimeter of a shape like square, rectangle, etc.
क्या हो रहा है वो something is wrong with my laptop today. So mensuration is nothing but, please note down the definition first. So mensuration is nothing but it's a branch of mathematics which mainly deals with different kinds of geometrical shapes. Okay, different kinds of geometrical shape. Okay. So this is a definition. So mensuration is simple subject where we mainly dealt with concepts like volume, area, and perimeter to any given geometrical shape. So basic geometrical shape you all learned in the class of 6th and 7th, that is circle, rectangle, triangle, and cuboid. I don't know you
Yes.
discussed cuboid.
Sir,
But
we did not discuss about cuboid and cube.
yes, so cube and cuboid are 3D structures basically. So
Square also.
yes, who's there?
Cylindrical also we did not discuss, sir.
So these are all the 3D shapes. So don't worry. So 2D shapes, I think you already done with. One is square, rectangle, circle, perimeter. Sorry, not perimeter. Square, rectangle, circle, and triangle. So these are the general basic shapes where you already discussed how to calculate the uh, area or perimeter if you have enough data like length, breadth, height, if it is a triangle. So these are the basic details which you have learned in your previous classes. So let's move on to the what all will be discussed here. So we will be discussing first for volume of solids. So solids basically means, so when you consider any kind of solid, so if you consider any kind of solid, so usually you pick a stone and you call it as a solid. So even if you consider any kind of thing which you hold, suppose a mobile is a solid, a plate which you hold to have some food, it is a solid. Okay, anything. So solid is nothing but where molecules are closely packed, as you are aware of if you are aware in science subject. So molecules are closely packed. So here we call solids as closely packed. So basically each solids has a particular shape. So we will be defined or we will be studying here a particular solids which are existing in nature, like cube, cuboid, cylinder, and rhombus. So these are all and prism. So these are all the solids. So if you take a Rubik's cube, basically that is also a solid. So solid is nothing but particles or molecules are closely packed. Our body is also in solid. Okay. So you know what is the difference between solid, liquid, and gases? So liquid which you usually take, drink. So where molecules are what?
Loosely packed, sir.
Loosely packed. And in gases, adverse loosely packed. So if you consider any gas, so if you just burst a balloon, or if you fill a balloon with a gas and then burst it, you can easily throw off this gas from that balloon, and that will be happening by cracking a big sound of bursting a balloon. So this is how it is. So each and every solid we can't go for a random calculation. Each for only structurally manufactured or structurally occupied solids only we'll discuss. So first of all, write it down, volume of solids. So solids like cuboid, cube, cylinder. So these are all the basic things. Anyways, before discussing much in detail with this, let's revise with just basic concepts. So you know, anyways, mensuration is nothing but calculation of area, perimeter, or volume of a particular given geometrical shape. So what are the geometrical shapes which you discussed in 6th and 7th classes in general? Like what?
Sir,
Rectangle.
square, triangle,
Rectangle, square.
Where
triangle, sir.
Rectangle,
Square and
where
triangle.
Parallelogram.
parallelogram,
Circle also, sir.
and what? Circle.
Sir, kite also, sir.
So triangle.
So
Triangle.
this see,
Rhombus.
see parallelogram. See if you can see One fellow, my fellow, what is his name? This fellow Anuradha said kite. So how exactly kite is? So it's another form of parallelogram. It's another form of parallelogram. If four sides are equal, that is a square. If opposite sides are equal, that's a rectangle. If opposite sides are parallel, that's a parallelogram. Okay. Each and every geometrical object has its uniqueness. So before saying something, just think about what in kite. If you see kite, what diagonals are perpendicular. So diagonal means which is joining two opposite surfaces. Suppose if I consider this parallelogram, this is parallelogram. Usually in parallelogram, opposite sides are parallel. Usually in parallelogram, opposite sides are parallel, right? Yes or not? So if I consider similarly parallelogram kite, in kite, what exactly we have? This is so opposite sides we are drawing. If we draw these two opposite sides, they should opposite sides we are attaching or we are connecting with a diagonal. When you connect this diagonal, these diagonal intersect perpendicularly each other. So you know what is perpendicularly each other?
Yes, sir.
So perpendicularly each other, these diagonal will intersect, and that is called kite. So if you generally go out and purchase a kite during Makar Sankranti fest or any in general, so you can see one in this way. So kite is attached in this way, right? With two sticks from one side to other side and this side to this side. But those two sticks are parallel or not? Sorry, perpendicular or not?
Yes.
So that's how the kite is. So don't get confused. Every closed surface with four sides has its uniqueness. If I consider rectangle, opposite sides are equal, length and breadth. So length is equal to length, breadth is equal to breadth. Parallelogram, opposite sides are parallel. Similarly, circle is another closed geometrical shape, but it is defined with rotatory motion. It is defined with the angle, rotation of an angle. If you consider square, all sides are equal. So each and every geometrical shape has its uniqueness of characteristics. So that's how it is. So now you know what is length, what is breadth, and what is area. So
Yes, sir.
length is
the outside part, no, sir. Suchi, no, not the outside part, sir.
no, it's
Length
not
is
like that. So if I give you here, so if I give you in this way length, what is this? So this is line I'm drawing. This is a one closed surface. Let us take an what rectangle. So
rectangle.
So this is length. This is breadth. I will be denoting breadth with B and length with L. These all are the common notations coming from ages. I'm not here who invented. So length. So if I tell you to find out what is perimeter of this closed geometrical shape, what is the perimeter of this closed geometrical shape which has equal opposite sides? Equal opposite sides. Please mention my word equal opposite sides. Here it means length and length. This side is equal to this. So as this, suppose if I give a name to this rectangle as ABCD. Give a name to this rectangle as ABCD. And here if I see AB is equal to CD. That is parallel, sorry, AB and CD are opposite sides and these two sides are equal. Yes, Charan, please tell.
Sir, breadth is also known as width, right, sir?
Yes, breadth is also known as width. We also discussed this in bar graph. When we are constructing a bar graph, we also interval or width or breadth between the class interval. Suppose if I give you from 10 to 20, what is the breadth interval or what is the class interval or what is the width or what is the breadth of that bar I asked? We also discussed this question. I don't know how many of you remember this or not. Last class, on Tuesday's class, we discussed this. Yes or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
What is the width or breadth of this interval 10 to 20? Last year, please tell. I need other sprint of silence.
Yes, sir.
What is the breadth or width of class interval 10 to 20?
Breadth of breadth.
Yeah.
Sir, last class I was not there.
Last class you are here. I can
It's a
show you
before
the
class.
body. Okay, mind present, sorry, body present, mind absent.
No, sir.
Yes, I know, Gagna, you know
Last-
answer of this.
Last week I wasn't there, sir.
No. Last week not. This Tuesday we discussed this problem. This Tuesday.
Sir, could you repeat the question again?
I hope you don't know this. Why? Because you obviously won't concentrate on the class. Yes, Zubair, beta, बोलिए बेटा क्या आंसर है इसका?
Sir, it's sir, you
Class
asked it.
width
Sir, you
of
asked
class, width or breadth of class interval 10 to 20.
10 to 20. Sir, that is 10, sir.
Yes, 10. अरे क्या हो गया? Upper class limit minus lower class limit gives you the breadth or width. This is what
Sir,
we discussed. We discussed 2 or 3
you
problems in
told
the
this
class.
in Tuesday class, no, sir. Like upper class limit minus lower
Yeah, I
class.
told last year I said I didn't, she didn't attend or she didn't listen or whatever it is. Okay, fine. So this is, so now what is perimeter of this? So how you define a perimeter for a closed surface, geometrical closed surface, how you define a perimeter? So perimeter is not, so perimeter is nothing but I am the person who is very bored. So this is a rectangular park. So this is a rectangular park. I am the person who is very bored at home, want to go out and chill with friends. So I went to a rectangular park. I am at point A, started walking towards point B. And I'm at point after I reaching point B, again started walking towards point C. Just time pass. Just time pass. Next from C, again I'm starting towards point D. Again time pass. Again I should come back to my own position from where I started. No. So that is again I'm coming back to D. So I started from A, then reached B, then reached from B to C, C to D, again from D to A. So the total distance covered is how much? The
Perimeter.
total distance covered by me is from A to B is L. From A to B is L.
Yes, sir.
From B to C is B. Again from C to D is L. And from D to A is back to the position A, that is B. So this is 2L.
2 into L plus B, sir.
This is
2 into
2B.
L plus B, sir.
So if I take 2 common out of this, 2 into L plus B, this is. So this is not 2 into L plus B. So you define perimeter as distance, total distance along the boundary of a closed surface. Total distance along the boundary of a closed surface. So any confusion in understanding this? Please make a note of perimeter.
Sir, perimeter means boundary only, no, sir.
Yes, total distance covered along the boundary of a closed geometrical surface. Total distance covered along the boundary of a closed geometrical surface. Okay. What is area?
Sir, the inside part, sir.
Yes. Inside part.
Yes.
The enclosed inside part of any geometrical surface. Closed geometrical surface. Enclosed inside part that is surrounded by boundary line
Is known as
of a closed geometrical surface is called area. So basic definition, basic revision तो हो गया आप. So basic definition, basic revision of the basic things has done, which you learned in 6th and 7th class is done. So perimeter area. Now I hope everyone of you got what is perimeter and what is area. Now
Yes,
let
sir.
us. What is area of rectangle?
Sir, L into length into breadth, sir. Length into
L
breadth.
plus B.
Length into breadth, sir.
B. Oh my God! I will commit suicide. Should I go? If I call 6th class fellow and come and tell what is area, he will say, sir, length into breadth, sir. Don't commit mistakes. So next,
So can you scroll a bit up? Okay, sir.
next. और क्या surface है भाई? Area of square.
Sir, A into A, sir. Side into side.
Side into side.
Side into side, sir.
Sir, side square.
S into S.
Sir, we can say S.
Square.
S square we can say.
No, sir, we can't tell S square. No, we can tell
Sorry.
nothing.
Perimeter of square.
Sir, 2
Sir,
into
4 into S, sir. 4 into
4
S,
S,
sir.
sir.
2 into S, sir.
4 S.
Perimeter of rectangle. Just now we discussed.
2 into L plus B,
2
sir.
into L plus B. Okay, sir.
Area of now this will be now Sahiti. What is area of circle? Yes, Sahiti is here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir,
What is
just
the area? Area of circle.
sir, 1 second, sir. 1 second.
Shrestha, what is the area of circle?
Just pi square.
Very good.
Sir, it may even come as 3.14, sir, right, sir?
Sorry.
Area of circle, even it might be 3.14.
Sir,
Pi is
pi
equal
sir.
to 3.14, sir.
pi will be 3.14, sir. Or
Or
27
22
by
by 7.
22 by 7.
Last year, what is the circumference of circle? Only last year should answer.
Yes, sir.
What is the circumference of a circle?
Circumference of a circle.
Hmm.
It is
Huh?
1 minute.
Circumference of circle 2 in 2 plus 5 plus r.
Radius. Radius, sir. Pi r. 2 pi r radius.
2 pi r radius. What is radius?
So radius of a circle.
What is radius?
Sir, can I tell?
Sir, the middle center value, sir.
Center value?
Sir means like the middle point of a circle.
Okay. So, Amtur, what is the diameter? Amtur Rahim, what is diameter?
The diameter is like the line between a circle.
What is diameter?
2r. Sir.
2r, yes, correct. So my friends are so excited to answer, but I love to see your excitement, but I hope you know all this.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now let's come. What is volume?
Like volume is like area, but it is measured in 3D shapes, sir. Oh, it is only applied in 3D shapes.
Absolutely correct. I don't say correct. Absolutely wrong. Absolutely wrong.
The space inside a 3D object, sir.
Total space occupied by the given shape. So difference, you please note down this first. Volume is the total space occupied by the given shape. Okay. Volume is the total space occupied by the given shape. What is area? Total region covered by the boundary lines.
Yes, sir.
So So 2D shapes, 3D shapes, I already told you, that is cuboid and cube and cylinder will be discussing in this class. So 3D shapes, so 2D shapes, we will be discussing rhombus, quadrilateral, trapezium, and polygon. And 3D shapes, as I already told you, cube, cuboid, cylinder. So these will be your topics which to be discussed in the next coming class. Okay. So let's wind up with today's class. I hope you have copied the notes.
Yes, sir.
Can you
So
scroll down, sir?
up or down?
Down, sir.
So next coming class, we'll be discussing area, volume, and perimeter of these 2D and 3D shapes. Okay. So any doubts on today's class?
No, sir.
No,
No, sir.
Okay. Okay. So let's meet Friday, Saturday. We don't have class. Arey, ye bolo. Which on which syllabus should I actually go for test this week?
Data handling, sir.
Oh, really? Data handling, we had 2 tests, right?
Understanding quadrilaterals.
Understanding quadrilaterals. How, what? We didn't even started understanding quadrilaterals.
So, but we completed it before class.
Last time you are not attending test, no? Why are you so excited to give the topic of this test?
Sir, last week I used to attend, sir, but last week I was out of station, sir.
You're on mute.
Oh, sorry, sir. So last week entirely I was out of the station and I didn't attend any classes. Last Saturday I attended the class.
Okay. Okay, fine, guys. I will discuss with Manisha ma'am and then I will post the syllabus in the group. Thank you for this session. Meet you
Bye,
on
sir. Thank
meet
you,
you
sir.
on Monday. Monday,
Sir, and,
Krishnastami, I guess.
Yes.
Sir, and from this week I'll be attending regular tests.
I didn't get you last year.
From this week I will be attending tests regularly.
Great, great. Great if you put into action. Thank
Yes.
you.
Yes. Thank you, sir.